Great dawning, everyone. This is a different type of video today because I just want you to focus on something else. I get a lot of people, and I've been reflecting on this whole thing when people say, does this person love the other person? You know, let's revisit this whole concept of love. What is love? Love is an innate emotion. It has a variance of degrees. It can feel different for different people. So we need to honor ourselves and stop making love so only for me, that this person, and you're limiting love, basically. You're telling love that it can only be felt by certain people at a certain time, and once they say they love you, they can't possibly love anything or anyone else, which is a fallacy. That's on my toes. It's a fallacy. I'm trying to let y'all see this card because I want y'all to see. So just like this picture right here, you know, it's a golden butterfly with a staff going through, and then it's radiating light. I mean, if that butterfly in the center is love, and then it's radiating light simultaneously in all different directions, and it's serving its purpose, it's illuminating. So that's how love is. So if you're in a connection with somebody and you feel that that connection is weakening, or that maybe it's going to in a different level of that love, maybe it's to show you, and the scientists have shown it, researchers have shown it, we all go through different phases, right? When we meet somebody, we're all enamored, which is like wow, 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 then it goes wow, then it goes what, right? But you're still connected because there's a groundedness that is occurring with that. So, you know, it's a lot. It's a lot for us to consider. So let's not try to entrap people and say they can only love us. The question is that not only do we want a person to love you, it's that, yes, love can go in different directions, because you're going to love your parents, you love your children, you love your mate, you love your friends, you love your passion. So let's not limit love. The question is the love being respected? Is the love being honored? Like, I can love my mate, but I also can still love a former mate, but not to the point where that former mate or former connection impedes me from growing honestly the love that I have for my mate. It shouldn't disrupt or interfere. It should only remind me more of how I love my mate. I'm not going to use my love and my connection that I've shared with that person in the past to disrupt the present level of love that I'm feeling in the present. Does that make sense? And we don't compare how love felt with another person. We don't compare. We just know that love is, and that it has a variance of degrees. So love just needs to be expanded upon, received, and noticed. So when people say things, and when you're asking questions like, is my person in love with the other person? It doesn't really matter. Does that person still love me? It doesn't really matter. What matters is you and your expression, your sharing, and your receiving of love. Because love will never hold you hostage. Love will never make you feel like you're trapped. You can't move. You can't make a decision. Love will tell you, I'm connected to this person. I don't want to lose this connection, or I feel good with this connection. But even that, on some levels, becomes almost unhealthy. Well, it is. Because if it's true, it's just like these streaming lights that are coming off this card, and it's a butterfly, right? Even I kind of see like I'm seeing images in images, right? I see like two little eyes. There's a person with a little cone on its head, that when the butterfly has a cone on its head, or maybe that's the beam of light, right? But you should be able to see love in all compassion, in all existence, in all things, people, places. You should be able to experience and see love without getting confused about who you are. Because you have to become this staff, this butterfly staff that is illuminated, that is shining love, that is decorated, right? I'm getting something about this, being drawn to the cords that are wrapped around the bottom, right? There's an attachment, there's a connection. Like I said, there's a connection. It's wound up, right? And I kind of want to say like it's the snake kundalini energy, the basis. It's in the basis. So this was like a spinal cord, right? And this is your love. It's like it's showing you like the neuron, the nerves and things that are wrapped. You know, it's encased, it's reinforced. Your love is reinforced, it's standing strong. And at the bottom, there it is. There's a globe. It's just pushing it up. So we can kind of study this a little bit more. Oh my gosh, okay, I ain't gonna get into what I'm seeing, you know. But this is what I want to tell y'all today about love. Don't allow yourself to be entrapped, to be burdened, to be held hostage, to worry about love. Just be love. Be love. Accept the connection where it is right now. If the connection breaks, if the connections break, you only should be concerned with whether or not you loved the person and if you felt the love that they were giving you. If you didn't, then you have your answer. You understand? And love can't be just one way. That's why I want to draw your attention to that. These light beams are going in multiple directions simultaneously. It's not just a one-way street, right? So the other person that you would be with would be doing, you know, emanating the same type of love frequency in all directions. So you're going to receive some and they're going to receive some, and there's an even exchange. This is what we keep forgetting. I'm going to love them more than they love me. I'm just going to love them harder, and then they're going to come around. That's not true. That's not true. So again, the embodiment of love means to be love. Well, Marian, I don't know what you mean by being love. Well, that means you becoming to the place where you're so open, so aware, so willing, so able to look beyond the physicality of people, places, ideas, and events and truly find the purest essence. And that has to happen because even right now, just hear this, some of you are not trusting that you can love, or that you even know what love is. You're questioning, do you even know what love is? You're questioning that. You're questioning, is it possible to truly love someone? Right? But remember I said it's a variance of degrees. Look at these rays. Some of these rays are lighter, bigger, bolder than the others. But yet it's still love. And some of us are holding on to this ideology of a harlequin romance when it should just simply be a comfort. Two lazy chairs next to each other. Connected. Instead of trying to create the facade of someone else's idea of what they believe love is, you have to search yourself to know what love is. And first that begins and ends with you. You have to become this butterfly. You have to speak the love. You have to accept the love. You have to trust that you can be loved. Listen, your love, you being loved has nothing to do with your past choices or experiences. I'm going to say that again. You having the ability to have and give love has nothing to do with your past at all. Whatever you did, whatever you didn't do, whatever you experienced, whatever you didn't experience, has nothing to do with your ability to be loved and receive love. Let's consider this conversation. I would love to hear back feedback from everybody that's hearing this. This is just a morning thought that came to me when I was sitting here this morning. Stop worrying about, do other people love you? Love yourself. Love, become love, emanate love, feel the frequency, the vibration, the movement of love unconditionally. Yeah? Unconditionally. That's what you should do. It's getting hot in this garage. It's already, the sun hasn't even come up in this garage. I'm sitting here on this little chair, or whatever this is, this little bench we use outside. And I can feel the heat rising outside around me. Even as I sit in the garage. Trying to get back in step. See, like that, like I'm here on the elliptical because I'm realizing that I was increasing some poundage, and so I want to stay active. So I come and I get on the elliptical, and then I'm sitting down here, and on the elliptical it came to me about this love idea. Do they still love me, or do they love the other person, or as if that negates anything about y'all to experience. The question is not about the love. People are not doing things because of love. They're doing things out of their need to feel fulfilled. They have a need that they feel can be met. They have a curiosity they're trying to satisfy. Nothing to do with love. They'll tell you, I've fallen in love with you, or I love this person, and then that's okay, because there's a variance of degrees of love. It's infatuation, it's adornment, it's attraction, all of that. But is there loyalty? Is there truth? Is there honor? Is there respect? This is what we're talking about. All right? This is what we're talking about. Understanding that love goes in all different directions, that love has a variance of degrees, variances of intensities, variances of lengths, and that just because you are no longer physically with a person doesn't mean that the love has ended. What it means is that you don't allow the previous love experience to impact the current or the future love experience. All right, y'all. Love, peace, and light you are. Talk to you later.